Well, how is everybody out there in social media land? I am here today with just a couple of thoughts that I have on my mind and my heart. Um, I was thinking about leadership and people in leadership roles. Um, Leadership roles are a lot of times very difficult roles, and it's a lot that a true leader has to carry. A lot of times, a leader has to carry everybody's burdens. If it's a true leader, he cannot get through a day, through an hour, without someone calling, looking for something, looking for help, looking for a word, looking for some advice. Um, it's just the life of a leader. Um, and there's a lot of times that even with that weight on a leader, the expectations that people have of leaders can be over the hill. Um, I have already kind of talked on this. Being in leadership, there have been people that have uh, hated my wife, myself, and even talked about the church because we weren't able to attend a birthday party. There have been people that have been upset because we weren't able to make it to a wedding or even to their relatives' hospital room, or even if we couldn't get in during COVID time because we maybe didn't have the time to think and um, talk about it, not knowing that every time we get the opportunity before we go to bed, we're praying, we're thinking about them, that we're going to God on their behalves, but um, they don't get the opportunity to see that part. Um, Reminds me of an old story. There was a young man that always wanted the opportunity. He had a big family. They would sit around the table, and as they sat around the table, to eat like old fashioned families and eating dinner, he always wanted the opportunity to get the chance to pray over the meal. And he never got the opportunity to pray, but he always asked, "Can I pray? Can I pray?" So one day the father looked at him and said, "It's your turn. I'm going to let you pray over the meal today." And when he told him, "I'm going to let you pray over the meal," the young man got so excited and he bowed his head, closed his eyes, lifted up his head, and began to eat. And the father kind of got upset, told him, "Look, that's why I don't have you to pray, because you don't know how to pray. You don't know what you're doing. You didn't pray for the meal. Why did you just close your eyes?" The young boy had sense enough to tell his father, uh, "I did pray." The father said, "I didn't hear you." The young boy said, "Because I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to God." And the father then understood that the young man did pray over the meal. There are times that people will tell a leader what their job is. They will try to tell us which way to go and what to do when it comes to our job. And a lot of times, um, they will mess up, get angry, have attitudes, and have problems because we're not doing things the way that they want us to. But in leadership, just that word alone, it lets you know that there is a leader. And uh, with that being said, the leader is not told by the followers how to lead. There can be some suggestions, there can be this, there can be that, and I totally agree with it. And some things I take and I run with it. I'm excited about it. I want to hear, I want input, I want this, I want that. But ultimately, the leader is the one that leads. And I want it to be understood that sometimes we put so much on our leaders that we don't understand what we're doing. You didn't do this, Pastor. You didn't do this, First Lady. You didn't do this, Evangelist. You didn't do that, Evangelist. You didn't do this, Youth President. You didn't do that. And not understanding all of the things that we have on our plate. While I'm dealing with all these other funerals, I'm losing my loved ones. I'm losing family members. I'm losing my cousins. And with me being the leader, and I say it, there's not too many people that reach out to say, how are you doing, Pastor? Are you okay? Is there anything we can do to help? Is this and that? But when it comes to them, they'll want us to do it all. And I don't complain about that. Don't get it twisted, because that's my job and that's what I do. But I just want you to understand that a lot of time we don't get the love that we pour out. We don't get the affection that we give. We don't get back that which we put out. And if you have a leader, please respect him, respect her, and give them the honor that's due to them. Because you could be a problem that puts a lot more weight upon that leader that will cause or affect the way that they lead. And give your leader the benefit of the doubt. Pray for them. If it's something that is not correct, not right, not that you see that they need help in, pray for them. I've heard that God will not allow you to get close enough to your leader for no reason at all. If he allows you to get close enough to your leader to see their faults, to see their downfalls, to see their issues, it is because God has given you what it takes to help them. Just like you need help, leaders need help, because everybody is human. And I think that that's all I wanted to say on that. Any questions? You're free to go in the comments or whatnot. All right. God bless you. Talk to you later.